now I hear you.
That's great. If not, how are you? No, so there's two ways of doing it. One is like dictate Wort, was heb ich gesucht, was heb ich geredet, was heb ich gesucht, ich habe so gemeint, ich habe es gemeint anders, ich habe das so verstanden, ich habe das so verstanden. Nicht das habe ich gemeint, Mama, stop, das habe ich gemeint. Oh, then listen, whatever happens, happens. It's fun, it flows, and stell dich vor, every time they went down the current, no, we should have made the river look differently, you know, it's a food.
Zoek dit voor de mensen in Japan.
Ich probiere das Leben aber nicht.
The river.
On the way I was thinking gerade, when they have a moment of silence, and eine zint on the radio for the moment of silence. Was zint on the radio? It heeft toch niet goed in a second. It's going to be a quiet moment. I don't know, it's a strange world we're living in. It's a strange world. You must find the humor and enjoy it. Turn pink when there's a quiet moment on the radio. It's soon for a moment, like 9/11, those moments of silence. We'll be quiet together. That's a...
Sagst du elegantie, ne? Setzt du mir elegantie.
It's a shame to nicht do mehr.
Eventually, it's on so viel moments of silence und mit so still a ganze Uhr.
Ja.
Wieso tackelt man es, schon mit Jutzart?
Ja.
Another 200-300 years from now, it's on jeden Tag a Jutzart.
Ja, to come out do. Aber I Google, yeah. I think I want to start celebrating birthdays also, by the way.
Was nicht?
Twice a year.
Yeah, but that
Gibt's
would
aber
be
eine
so
vergessliche Macht
much.
nur vor.
Saying, sich ausbeten jeden Tag?
Na, man kann sich schon beten jeden Tag.
Was heißt, es ist Gilla von dem, es ist Gilla von dem.
Ja, mach ein Himmel bankrupt.
Eventually, like, jeden Tag du hast Gilla. Jeden Tag du a way out.
They're better than the federal bank. They could always produce more money somehow.
Schleppt aus Zadig, der erst. Schmelke Leifer, man als Shiva.
Ja.
Sich hier ist ein Jugend allein, lebt schon nicht.
Oh boy.
Pflegt sagen, man kauft auf Gott mit der Boot. Es ist ein ganzes Jahr, tippt man gar nicht, aber es kommt selbst zu ziehen, ergens in Uruguay, rast man dahin. Man weiß sich aus, geht Jahr. So sein daheim, sagt sei Jid, sein daheim. Don't, can.
And he was a smart man, and they gave over their messages in a certain way that they were the tools for them to give over. They have made they
gerät above his times. Like
a lot of these people.
Gerät is on age. Like is on
generation.
Yeah, gerät jetzt den an.
You mentioned mine about he was a rabbi. He has to be not smart. It's not that true.
I mean,
some of them are very challenging to mankind, and some of them are really very beneficial. They were involved with people.
Okay, a Rebbe is a central location, was ich so geibig. Wenn einer geht daran, sucht der Rebbe, haben wir jetzt zusammengekauft 10 Containers mit Matratzen. Sie liegt mir ergens in New Jersey. Ich kann nicht puttern von den Matratzen. Schon, der Rebbe geht abbruchen, als John geht. 2 Wochen später kommt der andere, als ich sucht, hat jetzt gekauft, ein Hotel. Alles hat hat nicht Matratzen. You understand?
Yeah.
So the Rebbe is the central command. So a Rebbe, usually,
100%.
if you do it for a very long time, geist gain an asach knowledge.
For sure.
So wie weiß der Doktor, dass mir so Jahre anschnaden in der Uderzinn ist. Vorige Monate gesagt, ja, ist er hieß hier gonna alleine jetzt.
Ach, das scheint nicht...
Gedenkt, ist das? Yeah. Weinberg hat man geschnitten, ist in the ground.
It's a shame, ich kann get the wine.
Touch ist der rechte Seite, you know?
Yeah. Noch you learn from experience. I'm thinking about becoming a general surgeon tomorrow.
That's it.
First thing I do is I change what they write on cigarettes. General surgeon's warning. You ever went to a doctor and you're like, I want a surgeon. Not just any surgeon, the general surgeon.
And das mache ich exactly. Yeah. In general.
Generally, yeah, the surgeon. Yeah, but...
Wo es aber doch steht auf der Box Names?
Ich halte nicht, dass the MS number 1.
Wow.
No. Yeah.
Sind nicht MS?
No. Meaning it's partly true. It's not the full truth. It's not a guarantee. Pinklich, Der ganze Welt sich Sigillis in Aftuches. Pink the cigarette box hat Aftuches.
I mean, it's just logic, you know.
That maybe, but there's many people who lived over the 90 and smoked.
Ich kann nicht lieben mit Terrets.
Favos.
Ich halte es a voll, wie sagt man, a falsche Terrets.
Could be.
Weil Menschen gelebt bis der 90, nimmst du, der Mensch gelebt bis der 90. So let me do like what he did. But auf derselbe Case ist einer gestorben bei der 50.
Ja.
Wegen Cigarettes, was man rechnet nicht.
Ja.
You're not taking it equal. The 50-year-old guy died, the 90-year-old guy died.
Because there's more 90-year-olds than 50-year-olds.
No.
Smokers, let's
I
say.
mean, more 90-year-olds die because that's what 90-year-olds do.
That's the insane guy.
That's one of the things. That's one of the things they do, you know?
Yeah.
They wake up, coffee, die, go to lunch.
They're into it.
Yeah. But also, so it's a team with
Social
quality
pressure,
of
maybe.
life.
Maybe
So it's a
too.
team with quality of life, in my opinion.
That I could see could affect the quality of life. I know it's something everybody used to do. First of all, I don't like the fact that it became a moral, like you smoke.
Well,
like-
people used to walk to the grocery, and people used to walk to the gym, and people used to walk to work.
Yeah.
Oh, dat man gehabt a cigarette.
Yeah.
Hand smokes the überall. Nicht die, but I'm saying the people that smoke.
Flagman.
No, but today they don't
Used to smoke much. You
Yes.
don't exercise, but people used to smoke much more in every places. In
Yes.
a courtroom, you're able to smoke.
Yes, but
In an airplane, you're able to
people
smoke.
used to walk, though.
I wonder.
People were
used to,
healthier.
Yeah, people were definitely healthier, and that would go into consideration for it. But
Or the chemicals, something.
But it doesn't. The chemicals, I believe, they might have changed, but it doesn't make sense to me. I'm not saying it's a health perspective, but something is like a big Simon Sheila. They say it's a question mark. Something that the whole mankind did. You see any video from 1900s onwards till about 80s. Mention that I can be coined like chimneys. They lived past 80, 90. I don't know. Maybe they worked out more. Maybe they were healthier. Could be, but they didn't. You know, Rush Limbaugh once said, "At the Mugel looked at the Zach. Looked at Tomer. The warning wollte gewen Emmas, but keiner gelebt in the 80s." He said,
Jeder wat gewinnt heute in the 70s.
Look at Tomer. Jede Zach was me looked as Mama's days is dangerous. Wollte keiner gelebt in the 80s. So I agree to do a Zach in dem Koimical to do. Ich wundere mich, Tomer, in Europe, I'm like they build schrecklich.
The was?
The builder in Europe, like builder van, ich weiß nicht, was lungs was in black, oder a mensch was, oder a matzaive, man like that.
They want to discourage you of smoking.
But I think that itself, we're talking placebo, it puts in the guy's mind, if you're gonna do this,
Kijk on the shyness tombstone, you know?
They once had a pack of cigarettes that said on it, smokers die slowly. I bought that pack. I said, I'm not in a rush.
No. Next week, Tuesday is open to me. Ga between 12 and 1 op een meeting, but Einze, 1:15,
good
ready
to
for
go.
that.
In
In the 1980s, by the way, the expectancy was 73.7 years.
Yeah.
Hand is meer, I would say. The 1980 life expectancy, but I'm saying,
But they smoked then. Much more people
Yeah,
smoked.
but
They
people
drank,
walked
they smoked,
also.
they drank. People woke up in the morning. You probably also remember that he used to wake up and they had a good
81.
Now it's 81.
81.7.
Let's see if Biden halt the average.
Maar dat doe van life en kicking, maar dat niet zo van mental.
Yeah, true.
But it's totally different hand via mol.
100%.
De me walkt aan weiniger, me misbeglaan, you know, also wie einer geht to the gym, parkt de neenste, ze kennen gaan op de treadmill.
Yeah.
Dus niet echt,
No, they definitely were healthier then, by the way, and I think a lot of it was due people had much more. They're outgoing. I think a lot of it has to do with technology. That people, I can't blame it fully on technology. I don't think it's purely technology's fault. I think people got lazier for some reason. I think over the past few years, when they try to close off everything besides protests for some reason, COVID didn't know about protests.
no, it did know, not
did
to
know.
affect. Like it knew, like it was ready to attack. Oh wait, this is a pro.
No,
This is a pro. I don't transfer it. Blab am host.
Ja.
Die mich nicht.
Ja.
Wait, hold on, bist du raus für Coffee?
No, boo.
Taxi everybody. Dort geblieben, oh, meine kommt daran später. Weißt
Ja.
du, like, ready to attack.
Gekickt auf die Schuhe. Wenn du die Protest, von wenn bis wenn.
Ja.
Okay, die...
Nog 12, Gevre.
Greit.
De virussen zijn jetzt nog 12. Done. Spread wie wildfire.
Ich hab ein Drimmel.
But, it was weird. It was definitely weird. And jump me a bisschen von cigarettes.
No, I gotta see. I don't know if there's a statistic yet in it, but people who smoked, I think, got it less. So I think there's many benefit factors of it that they're not totally pushing. I do believe that when they made cigarettes be a big no-no, they made other stuff not be a big no-no. Whether those other stuff should be a no-no or not.
The morsel. I'm not following.
In the 70s, there were certain getting, let's say, building a family with a very big yes, no family with a more of a no-no. Right now, besides everything that's included in that subject, right now in the world, a family house, you do have a big deal. Doesn't matter as much. But cigarettes you smoke, as long as you don't smoke. Do whatever you want, wie lange die reichen. That's hier nicht geschüttet. Kennst du, wo du willst? Die reichest?
Dorten ist wie die verliert.
Dorten ist wie de... Ja, Dorten ist de Schlachte. Gaat dich treffen. You know, like, everybody did it. Cigars, it's not an issue. And by the way, the replacement that they did, the vapes, I don't think at all is a good replacement or anything.
I don't think anybody saw what vapes will be.
I think much worse.
No, but I don't think people who made vapes at the beginning really knew or forecasted as jeder geht an auf vape.
Yeah.
Juul, given a $15 billion company. I don't know how much it's now, but a few years ago it was $15 billion.
It's insane. Von Gunisht.
I mean, I remember when vapes is herangekommen, if somebody wanted to stop smoking, right? So man ist gegangen du
Gegenüber nur der Regime so sagen.
The magician guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. Mansi, the magician guy. Als gekauft a vape, weil die guys jetzt stoppen smoking cigarettes, so you needed something to balance. All of a sudden, jeder einer smoked vape. People that never even smoke.
Yeah.
And it's a cool... Ich habe gesehen eine Barachasana. Ich habe gesehen a Status Barachasana and someone not... Man sieht ihm stammen in der Status. Nimmt aus der Vape, behält es. Aber keiner sieht nicht, wie smooth wie Peter. Ich hab da... schleppt, legt zurück an eine Tasche. Ili hat gut nicht jetzt getan. Nobody even knew. Also ich hab da Vape. Schleppt.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
It is weird.
Ich fühle mich manchmal nicht, so wie es nicht in my lifetime. I feel like I'm coming down 30 years after I'm dead, and I see the whole thing change. I'm like, whoa, I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
If you see someone vaping, die nimmst daraus the vape von seiner Hand, likes es in Tasche, I would say within 10 seconds, der vape zurück heraus in seiner Hand.
It's very much so.
So, wenn einer halt a Box, Hand, hat a vape in der Hand. Like, lass mal sagen, du bist okay, helf mich schleppen the desk oder anything. The vape is in the hand.
And they're probably smoking, comparing it to boxes of cigarettes, could be over 3 packs.
More.
Never mind that it's stronger.
I'm
talking about the amount.
Man geht von seiner Smoker zu a Soccer.
Door suckers.
Man sagt den ganzen Tag in der Car, in draußen von der Car. Ist du Menschen, was smoken noch? So they smoking is indoors.
Right.
So indoors is the vape.
Yeah.
And outdoors is the cigarette. I don't know where they're going with this.
No.
They're gonna be like fried.
Totally. First of all, it's very heavy. I tried it a little bit into the magician. He's actually a very nice guy. Shout out to the magician. But
He's still a magician?
I don't know. I was wondering if he still does vapes.
He tricked us all.
It was
It's
nothing.
It was never such a first.
He just sold pencils.
So just do a hit with a bunny rabbit.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure the bunny rabbit trick in the hat. Like
That was the...
Yeah, but that means to say till when he pulled off the trick. It was actually the finale to the whole show. He had a bunny. Dunk, 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 dunk. And in zo'n mooie kapoor is dat best, so anders gaan, weet je maar, dan
No, I don't think he had it in the hat.
A magician, you never know. But with kid, we do kapoor for a few seconds, het shouldn't on the strappen. Ja, en dan gaan we like Keith Fleetnust. To hold a rabbit. I don't know if he puts it in there on the side that the magicians, you know. If I tell you, I gotta kill you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, so tell me next week Tuesday.
Next week Tuesday, show me the trick first.
Yeah, he was rather good. There's actually some magic tricks that are fascinating. I don't know how they're done whatsoever. They literally...
They trick your brain. That's basically what tricks are. Ik denk, wie heißt der? Jonas en Schwarz.
Yeah.
Hij heeft 10 tricks.
Yeah.
En is come back magic. Tricks.
Yeah.
Ik denk, ik heb in Salem en ik heb gemacht hoe tricks. En ik denk, staat in de landsroom. Ik denk, ik heb nog gerekend op dem joke. Hij heeft zich gewoon... Hannes kan keurtje staan op de vies, of staan op de enkel. Ik heb zo gerekend. Was so funny in that? That's it. Done with Jonas and Schwartz.
Yeah. He got a little slapstick. But he did some actually good tricks, if I'm not mistaken.
He's good. He's been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah, that's magic itself.
Eppes kan er behalten.
Yeah. And the big trick nobody even noticed yet. It's not even him.
There's not even such a person, Jonas and Schwartz. It's Jonas and Vas.
Yeah. But some people, it's like they play with their mind. It's also show the person, like, people study and how to fool a zweiter Mensch. How to fool the person, how to
fool the brain.
How to fool the brain.
You don't need much.
Especially if we're thucking all day.
Yeah. No, but technically we don't need much
to be fooled.
To be fooled. Brains and desire predictable. Brains are extremely predictable.
Yeah.
Ik was maar show wie ze doen a staging van a robbery in a park. And they stage everything besides for the people that don't know it's staged. And they go through like a gaan met a bag, läuft out of the park, trukt a certain coat. En nog een freak man de mens, the cops came and I'm okay, so what was it? And he said, oh yeah, I remember. It was this guy and that guy. Kick the silver guy with the shamas, and the guy with the yellow jacket, is the guy with the red jacket, like totally different. Humans, brains, can man auswappen. Tricks, how do you think tricks work? They manipulate your brain. They, let's say, die tracht van a number from 1 to 7. They make you pick a number.
This is insane. I don't know how they do that.
They make you pick a number.
Twice, but I don't know. Like some people say. Like I was trying to listen. They put up signs before you walk into the event, showing that number. But they always have to be the one chochem that would think differently. You would think. Like I once heard a comedian. He said when they said you have to add on a number to your password. Yeah, he said he picked 1. He said now you have to add in one of the symbols. He picked an exclamation point. He said till he realized everybody probably that he knows, he said, raise your hand in the audience, how many people picked these 2 symbols? Almost 3/4 of the place picked up their hands and pick a number 1. Weet dat kooi for the password. And the symbol, it's on top of the 1.
The eerste was
good. The eerste. So there is something with human predictability.
Ich habe gewatcht a show, wie eine treibt zu predikten dem zweiten. Und sucht predict etwas colorful, a tie. Und sucht die ausgepickt a polka dot tie. Und sucht whoa, how is it possible? Rewind man the video. Und man sieht, als a car fuhrt, sie sitzen bei der window, sie haben lunch or something. Und sie sehen, sie haben hintergestellt a polka dot car durchfuhren. Weißt du, wie sie da LA, a riesige polka dot car. Wenn ich zum gewatcht the video in the first place, haben wir es auch nicht bemerkt, dass sie do. But it went into his head subconsciously, and he picked a polka dot tie.
Whoa.
So the brain is, ja, ze zijn klieg, en jeder einer is sehr smart, en ze do obviously levels, but man kan ook naar jedem. It's a trick. You're tricking the brain.
It's scary, because Lamar, means the ego doesn't like being fooled, but Lamar, I probably got a couple of times in life fooled also, here and there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ego checked.
Ego checked.
Man lijkt er eens in plaats. Der Chef hat gesagt, er rausgenommen den Sinn von der Regel.
Ja.
Rausgenommen den Ego. Wasch dir de Fies.
Yeah. So they gotta make up a trick how you smoke a cigarette, but you're not really smoking. That they can't do yet.
Just don't smoke. Sorry for the mensen who smoking. Don't smoke.
Other
It's a nasty. It's a nasty
the
habit.
smell. But question, what do you mean, what's what?
The whole smell, the whole...
So did it smell in the 70s?
So...
They vinden mich. Ich smoke, by the way, for everybody who does smoke. Yeah,
Guilty.
Shamni al khayz, shamni sigari. Mughalach.
Hast du cigarette?
Yeah, first of all, no, one thing I'm upset about smoking, which rips me off, and I think is one of the greatest magics ever performed, that I feel stupid every time I fall for it. A pack of cigarettes costs beirich 50 cents, and they get people to pay $15 for it.
Yeah. And you go all the way somewhere to Pennsylvania to go from fat naan. So you sit at home with cartons.
This I
$4
agree is really horrible, and there should be protesting to lower the price. That's my opinion.
That's it, huh?
There should definitely be protesting, and first of all, Corona won't show up.
Comes down to the queer protest. Queer people. What about the cigarette?
Yeah.
Cigarettes. Queer people smoke.
Lower the price. Lower the price.
100%.
By the way, most of those people, by those things, by the way, I think they just got angeret for that organization. I don't know how much, any protest, by the way. Like the last BLM protests were basically white people, which is like, oh wow, that comedian was so funny. He said white people. He's like black people knew how to riot. He's like white people took it over. He's like, you guys suck.
Yeah, he did his obedience.
Yeah, he said
Castors.
No, goonish. He said, I said they make the floor dirty and then they clean it up.
Kleine decibel. Jeder altijd decibel machine. Wie hoog me gaan.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. Let's not scream. People are sleeping.
Yeah. Bunch of...
Terug gaan to the schmack.
Yeah.
Back in the day when everybody smoked, it didn't smell like that. When you smoke, you don't see it. And everybody, that was the custom.
I'm wondering if they put something in to make it smell worse.
No, they wouldn't. Why would they put in something?
Because I think there's somebody sitting in an office somewhere in Philip Morris's office.
Let's push it. Let's make it smell like the worst smell ever. Let's do it.
With my 1983, they had the box of cigarettes, yeah? They made a test online. Was it the least attractive color? And they color hebben they gemaakt of a pack of cigarettes. Ja,
Interesting concept. I never heard of it.
Deze hebben they the off-brown color. They that schwarz, like off-brown. And yet, weet ze smoke, they color that so attractive.
The best. Jeder bouwt zich hazer als the cars.
Yeah. So I do think if somebody would starting, it's might be the best, not be the best, but it's something mankind did. Ich halte that something mankind did. I wouldn't be surprised if they should open up, they should investigate if they changed the cigarette.
I'm sure they did, I'm saying.
They did, and the chemicals, and that's why I like taking the healthy ones, but...
You like taking the healthy ones? What's that healthy ones?
Okay, it only has 70 chemicals in it, not
not the real harsh ones.
No, 120 chemical at my vest. No way.
Yeah, but it's a bad habit. And people shouldn't be starting it. The new people that come up, it's just a waste of money, waste of smell, waste of...
It's better in my opinion, though, than vaping.
Vaping is terrible. Vaping is like even worse.
Yeah, but I think that a person needs certain fixations. You think them got they dreidel, they held in the hand, the spinners.
Yeah, fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners. Everybody's walking around with a fidget spinner. You know, that for a while with a fan that came in and went out. They're still spinning. Nobody knows where they spun to.
Yeah.
So those spinners, yeah, it's a fixation. The McVeigh busy metapes, yeah. You mentioned was chewing off straws, and by the way, that's a good replacement for somebody that breathes on a straw. It helps. It takes over the place sometimes for smoking. But to do that, I mentioned mishuben a outlet, a let loose, a episode with a lot of voil, so to speak, of them.
Jetzt gaan ik gewoon ik ben gewoon bij een sibbe.
Ja.
Op Yiddish. In Mahalte mitten in the Sibba, all of a sudden, most people were smoking there. Maar die is gewoon, oh, maar gaat voor een cigarette. So ik neem gewoon de coat met mijn hair. We're going out. We're going to smoke. En vraagt me, Vicky, die smokes niet. Zeg ik hem, yeah, but ik ga nog altijd van mijn cigarette without smoking.
It should.
And I feel like when people stop smoking, they don't do a lot of actions that they used to do.
Yeah.
Like I know somebody that smokes in his house. He doesn't smoke in his house. Smokes by the door of his house.
Ik smoke inside.
Yeah, okay, but I'm saying here,
Yeah.
most
people don't smoke inside anymore.
So I smoke by the window, right?
Yeah.
By the door. And so Margaret, stop him smoking. Nicht stop him smoking. So one day he's like, I'm gonna try to stop smoking. Doe hem, yeah, die stop smoking. So draast hem in the dining room. Bis den ganzen guide to the teeth. Make yourself like you smoke.
Ja.
Trick down brain.
Deze, ja.
Sta dort mit der Pencil. Oder sta dort mit der ausgeloschene Cigarette for a few minutes. Because you're giving up that plus smoking.
You're right.
You're giving up going out every hour for fresh air. Ga of the
Yeah, deze zag, which is very true, by the way, it's called the cigarette break, which a cigarette break is a brilliant idea if it could be done without the cigarette.
Seinfeld had as an episode.
Yeah.
One of the workers, I think it was Elaine, she goes out on the rooftop. In she said, jeder eine of smoked makes on in draußen, right?
Yeah.
So she starts so in the TV show she starts smoking there. Sie kennen, ich bin auf a cigarette break. But sie kennen so eine normale Sache, die Geist raus, jede 20 Minuten, jede halbe Schuh, whatever. You go outside to crash. Sie gappen frische Luft.
Yeah.
You know, that is the part where people are struggling the most. Why they go back to cigarettes, my opinion.
Yeah, I do think if somebody does smoke and they don't do that as a habit, they do the enjoyment of a cigarette. They're not mentioning a mask without they enjoy maybe 5 to 10 a day. Maximum 7 a day, max. De andere then push it, like the thermola, it's in the soon, get the reicher and geht water. Aber nochmal sagen noch esst, enjoyed, a viele day was man enjoyed. Zu do eine versucht, haben wir eine kann reichen, finden was Tage es wert, weil zu do benefits, was man schreibt nicht. To help the system go out, there is a few benefits. The smell, I don't remember it smelling so bad 20 years ago.
That's because everybody smoked.
So, met gewin meer tigger, je meint wel tegen
Yeah. Again, 200 years ago with no showers.
Wow, boy.
Just imagine, I'm a sibba, man can starben.
Oh, boy.
That's why alle masibas in the beginning of summer, because people showered for the first time after winter. Most people didn't shower in the bathe in the winter.
Ik denk met de gekoeld in de snaar.
Yeah, denk that. No, I'm saying everybody after winter, the first time it warmed up, gemacht most simchas demels.
Yeah, this is funny, by the way. If you look back at it, like certain things in history that they know now, if you look back, let's say gloves by surgery and sweat, when they do an open heart surgery, they have the mask that shouldn't sweat. Originally, they didn't know about germs and things like that. So met opgemaakt in het hart en ik kan schwitten. Ja, 2 uur.
Asha wissel van de sigaret. Wussie. Dan moet man gemeint als viruses en die Sachen zijn the devil.
Ja.
They associated to that. Bless you?
Bless you. They used to think that a person dies if it went by hachu.
Wasn't that a thing with Yaakov Avini?
Was it hachud?
Yeah, and it stopped there. Daar zijn we zo goed zingen.
Ken zijn, ik weet niet.
Heb je zo liek met hem aan...
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
We'll be back. Yeah. Ja, te nein. Ik weet het ook niet. No, I was thinking about it. Whichever one whatever you decide.
Ich keer nicht. Wenn ich du, ich kann nicht, kann schim... Toen is nemen compressor in deze zaken.
No way. It's not going to affect next week Tuesday anyways.
Ik denk, stag voor de ganze Welt gaat in de Roes is... Morgen voor de What happened? He died from laughing.
Mine. I think it's one of the best ways to go, by the way. Sometimes I was wondering, where do I want to die? So once in a while I think about it.
Maar dan gasten.
Maar mijn eigen gasten?
Nee, de bak. Wat gemaakt dat joke. Lacht, burst that bubble. He died laughing.
Yeah, no, it's probably one of the best ways to go. I want to have the last laugh.
auf dem Matzaiwe stein, haha, and he died.
Poi Nitman, bittere Gelächter.
What did he suffer? Lepheritis.